everybody, it's Rashida. Welcome to my podcast. And today we're going to be talking about a restaurant that you should never, ever go to in downtown Chattanooga. It's called Real Good Smokehouse, and it is not real good. It's not at all. It may have been had the owner been a different human being, but unfortunately the owner is the reason I'm telling you not to ever go to Real Good Smokehouse. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's paint you guys a picture. It's me, my cousin, and my other cousin. Okay, so we walk in there and, like most places, we're the only chocolate chips in the milk. So I noticed that there's a black man running around, scattering around, very, very happy to see white people, smiling all up in their face. As a matter of fact, I didn't see him greet anybody, including us, until the white people behind us came in. So he's one of those black people who are rude to other black people, the worst kind of people, the self-hating kind. I don't know nothing about this man. I'm telling you what we experienced. So the bartender, and she also seemed to be she seemed to be everything. Ashley was great. Eventually the owner came to say hi to us eventually. And I'm going to leave certain parts out. But there are really things that I observed watching this man from the second we walked in. So, I'm always polite, always nice until you give me a reason not to. So we get our food, and clearly, I hope by the time this message reaches people, they've increased the sizes of their food, the portions of their food. All of our food looked like appetizers, and it came up to $72. It was over $70 for three things that were straight up. I'm actually going to put a video. I'm going to put a picture with this so you guys can see, but the picture is really not going to tell. The only thing you'll be able to see is the greens, the portion of the greens, which were like in a slightly glorified sized ramekin. You guys have seen these things before. It was a ramekin that the greens came in, slightly bigger. So I couldn't not say anything, and I was hungry. You know how sometimes you're so hungry you're just gonna eat it and be like, forget it. I couldn't do it. I've worked in too many restaurants in New York City, in Miami, Florida, in Tampa, Florida. I worked in enough restaurants to know the difference between appetizer sizes and actual meal sizes. If someone's going to pay $70, clearly you want bigger than the appetizer size. I got something called Rich Girl, which is interesting in hindsight that he even named it Rich Girl. This thing, you guys, Lord God Almighty. So we could have excused all that, but it was when the manager came over, the black man. I'm black, by the way. My name is Rashida. Not that matters, but I'm black. So I'm speaking from a black person's perspective, which makes a difference as much as you guys act like you don't want to see color. Oh, trust me. Maybe you've had the luxury to ignore color. A lot of us black people don't have, even towards our own people be acting funny style, for example. So this dude's the manager racing around to all the Caucasians, like making sure they are good. So I think they could read my cousin's face because he doesn't hide how he feels on his face. So somebody must have sent this manager over to our table, and I start to speak because I couldn't get over the size of the portions. And so the manager says to me, I was like, I've worked in a lot of places and I normally don't say anything, but the portions, they're very small. This dude looks at me and says, well, finish eating it, and then we'll talk about, wait, hold on. Did you just tell me to finish eating this food as if I was your child? Like I was your offspring? That's how you talk to me. That was it. So I said to him, are you telling me to eat it? And then he's on the table and everything. I wish I could demonstrate to you guys. He lifted. If I was Caucasian, I would have been intimidated by this aggressive Negro. Let me put it like that. Because he came to our table real different than he went to every other table. And there was only 2 other tables in there, which should say something. Okay, so the 4 stars that you see, we already know people write their own reviews. We already know this. We already know this. Hence, their 4 stars, their 5 stars, whatever they got. It's absolutely not a 5-star restaurant. If you guys need to go see for yourself, please do so. Please do so. But I pray that by the time you guys get there, things have changed. Anyone in their right mind who has ever eaten out, ever, could see that those portions were absolutely ridiculous, to the point where even the workers admitted that they've heard these things before, that the portions, but by the time they finish eating, that's not how that's supposed to work. People eat with their eyes first. If you're opening a restaurant, you should know that. You should also know that restaurants don't last very long. You got to be real successful. Come on, guy. Come on, dude. So the manager was talking to us different than he spoke to anybody else. And I'm telling you that because sometimes black people feel like they got to overcompensate. So they will overdose with the white people. Like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? And then come over to you and treat you like, what? I don't know you, man. I don't know you. I didn't do nothing to you. You speak to me the same. You speak to me and my family the exact same way you spoke to that table over there. You know how you rushed in and took their plates and threw their food away? Yeah. Come on, man. It's real easy for me to call you the house N-word, because that's truly what you was acting like from the get-go. Didn't like how he spoke to us. Could have gave it a chance, Could have gave it a chance, but you don't come at us. And I've been watching you from the whole time, how you treated, and you treated us different? Nah. So don't ever go there, especially if you have melanin in your skin. It's very clear it's very clear. It was very obvious to me what type of man he was from the second I walked in. And I don't want to think that about people, period, regardless of what color they are. I don't want to think that you're going to be an a-hole. This dude was an a-hole. Now, let me say this. If you are Caucasian, you will probably get the best treatment on earth. Because he's looking at you and saying, oh, they're white, they must have more money. You should never do that, black man. If you're listening to this, you should never do that. You never know who you're talking to. You don't know this by now? So, if you want tiny, overpriced portions, then go to very good. First of all, the name, y'all couldn't do no better? Come on. Very Good Smokehouse, and it's not even true? Yeah. So you could press your luck if you want to, but yeah, it seemed like downtown Chattanooga is, if you guys have some ideas on some good restaurants, please comment below. Oh, and I'm also in charge of the video. So if you are rude, I don't mind opposing comments, but if you write as if you were never went to school and you wasn't raised properly, please trust and believe your comments getting deleted. You have to have sense in order for your comment to stay down underneath this video. Alrighty, everybody. I'm glad I got this out. And everybody have a good day.